Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We love live television, little technical difficulty. But we're going to get started with one of our Made in Utah brands that we love to support young entrepreneurs here in our own home state. And Coalatree is a fantastic example. And I'm thrilled to be joined by Charlie Bessie, CEO, and Brandon Storm, VP of Sales and Marketing. Good morning to you both.
Good morning as well.
All right, so Coalatree, you guys have had a pretty great start. Tell people a little bit about the brand and the success you've had thus far.
Yeah, so the brand started in 2010 actually, and we were, had an emphasis on sustainability and eco-minded products and bringing that to apparel. So over the last 5 years, we've had various avenues of selling our products, and we brought our first product to Kickstarter last August. And we raised $257,000 on Kickstarter in 30 days with our Kachula blanket.
So wait, so with a blanket, you raised $250,000 in 30 days.
We did, yeah. So
okay.
it's an adventure blanket, so it's more than a blanket. It packs into a travel-sized pillow. Then you can use it as a blanket on the beach or at a concert. Also, if you have more than one, you can snap them together to make it a bigger blanket. And then you can turn it into a convertible poncho. So it has a hood that'll snap onto it, and you can wear it as a poncho in case there's rain or snow like today. And so that's the whole.
That's like the perfect Park City thing, by the way, to have in the back of your car.
Yeah,
you just never know. You're going to go from like picnic to poncho to
sure. It really is, and that's Brandon and I at Coalatree. That's our kind of the staple behind the brand is how do we make a product that has more than one function that people can use on a multi-platform for different case uses, and that's what brought us to these pants, which we're currently doing on Kickstarter. And that success of the blanket is why we have chosen to release products now on Kickstarter instead of going through your typical Urban Outfitters or your trade show model.
Right.
And showing them at the trade show, we want to show them on Kickstarter and show you guys what we have. And
we've obviously had some success. And before we show the pants, you were on track for what?
To be the highest funded pant in Kickstarter history. So that's very exciting.
Not bad, is it? All right, so let's talk about the pants. What are they called?
These are called the Trailhead Adventure Pants. And much like the blanket, they adapt to whatever environment you're in. First and foremost, they have a waterproofing agency on there and a 4-way stretch, rip-stop stretch, so they won't rip, they won't
tear. You feel like
tear.
you could do anything in these, you know what I mean? Like they're soft still, because sometimes you have those pants like, the Carhartts or those like tarp-like pants, and you can do anything, but you feel like you're wearing a tarp. These are actually really, really soft.
Correct, yeah, and even down to like leggings for yoga and stuff. We have women using them for everything from hiking, mountain biking to yoga. And just around the house, as well as because they are unisex, as well as males using them for all of their different activities as well. So it really does cross over to whatever you're doing. They have an elastic little tie right there that allows you for when you're biking. I like to road bike and mountain bike a lot, so does Brandon.
Yeah.
And
you can pull the legs up really easily and just tie them off so that if you're biking and whatnot, or if you're
well,
getting hot when you're
it's also just
hiking.
for weather too, like depending on the temperature, because things change here so much. Like for example, it was 50 yesterday, and now we have like a foot of snow.
Absolutely.
So to be able to be like, okay, now I'm going to be in shorts, now I'm going to be in pants, and it can really change throughout the day, which is pretty awesome.
They also breathe really well, so if you are hiking or hot, it wicks the sweat off of your skin and keeps you, dry yet not too hot.
Yeah, and not to be a total girl, but I mean, they're cute. I mean, because with Park City, it's like you never know what you're going to do. You're doing like a kid run, then you're going to go work out, you're hiking the dog, you have to run errands, and it's like you can do everything in one pant, which is kind of ideal.
100%. And they're spill proof, so if you spill wine on them, that's something that the ladies have loved.
So now it's a real Park City pant. Like your kids can't destroy them, and then you can't destroy them after your kids go to bed.
It's true.
So that's a good thing.
It's true.
So is the Kickstarter campaign is launched? You guys are on currently right now?
It is, yeah. It's been launched for a couple of weeks now, and we're hit 230,000 today.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're on track to do over 400,000.
That's wild. So for people that may not know the process of Kickstarter, once people help you fund your product, what's the next step? Where do you take the money so we can go buy these?
Definitely. So Kickstarter, in essence, replaces your big box retailer. So the Kickstarter community comes in and is the Urban Outfitters and is the Backcountry, coming in and pre-booking. So in August is when we'll ship the product, and all of those Kickstarter backers will get their product, and then we'll start selling it to the general public, just the
Just
normal
where you can
consumer.
get them. And do you guys have a website now where you could still get the blanket if people were interested?
We do,
Definitely.
yeah. It's just coalatree.com.
Because that's perfect for the summer, like concerts, picnics, hikes, the whole thing.
It is. In fact, I'm going to let Brandon tell you. He was just down at the Narrows doing something that everyone's going to get jealous about. He was kayaking down the Narrows, and he had a cachulo that he was using. He had the Trailhead pants underneath his waders.
They're amazing. Yeah, using the pants just to keep me warm and the blanket at night to sleep with and to lay on the sand at night. It was incredible.
So you're not just making the product, you're living the product
Yeah,
too. You're
using
living
them.
the life
Absolutely.
that it should be made for.
They're amazing.
And I love that you've got eco-minded and it's sustainable and you're doing what you can to leave the smallest footprint possible.
Yeah, all the factories we use are Blue Sign approved, so they're very conscious about the environment, and all the dyes and everything are organically made up and whatnot. So it's really amazing the stuff that we've come up with. It's great for
When
the
obviously
environment.
people are really behind it.
Yeah.
You guys are on track for another really successful launch. And then I also read that you did well enough with the blanket that around the holidays you were able to donate quite a few as well.
Definitely, yes. So we have actually some fabric that's a fleece on one side and waterproofed on the other side, and we're able to make blankets for the homeless here in Salt Lake. It's something that we're going to be going out and getting the community involved in as well. But the cool thing about the fleece is that it's out of recycled coffee grounds. So it's it's odor proof. It is antimicrobial, which is perfect for that type of setting.
All right, well, Charlie, Brandon, thank you so much for sharing this with us. I'd wish you luck, but I don't think you guys need it at this point.
You can always use luck.
Always a little bit of luck. You guys are ready for it. But if you want to get in on the ground level of Coalatree's soon-to-be fantastic new product available to the masses, make sure you go onto their Kickstarter campaign, donate what you can, and of course visit their website to learn all about the business and another new made in Utah product adding to our entrepreneurial landscape. We're going to take a break here on the Mountain Morning Show and be back with much more. We are live in Park City.